I'm calling it. The Ukrainian bride business is dead. Kaput. At the very best, it's on life support and is brain dead. So what am I doing in terms of beauty of Ukrainian?
Oops. So thanks for that, Mr. Conor, the Tsar. Hey guys, we're live. It is Saturday, November 19th, and welcome to Cancun, Mexico. And we're going to be talking about mail order brides today. We're going to do a deep dive history on mail order brides. I'm basically going to do a critique of Mr. Tsar, the lawyer from Ireland. I'm Irish, by the way, Irish in English. Or is it Welsh and Hungarian? That would make me well hung. No. It's Irish. Yeah. Irish. I'm definitely not well hung. Hey, honey. Okay, guys. Just having some fun here. Basically, we're live here with, Tsar says the Ukraine brides business is dead. What do you guys think? Is dead? Is it fact or is it fiction? We're going to drill down and you guys will have a solid answer. Not something I pull out of my ass by the end of this video. Okay. According to, I want to start by saying that, people that are successful, would you agree that they leave clues? They leave clues for their success. They have successful habits. They have successful mindsets. I mean, they leave many clues. In other words, they weren't successful by accident, or they, at whatever the success is. It can be financial, it can be success in love, relationships, whatever. It didn't happen by accident. Would you guys agree? Well, one of the biggest mistakes, that people make when looking for success, because we're all looking for success, aren't we? In all different walks of life. I'm looking for success. Did I just say sex? Freudian slip. I'm looking for success in one particular walk of life now, or area of life that I've always struggled with. And that's, going to the gym and getting toned up, losing some extra kilos because COVID is still sticking around for me. So what do I need to do if I really want success in that area? Am I going to rely on myself, or am I going to hire a mentor or a coach, or in other words, a trainer, right? I mean, so one of the richest men on the planet, he put it this way, and I love this quote. He said, Wall Street is the only place that people ride to in their Rolls Royce to get advice from those that took the subway. And that is a classic mistake. Of course, that is Mr. Buffett. And that is the classic mistake in the financial world, that people get advice from people that are broke about money. Why would you take advice from me, for example, about how to win an Olympic gold medal? That's just insane. But yet people in the financial world, they do it all the time. So what's my analogy here? My analogy is, let me put it this way. We all see the world through, where's my sunglasses? Sunglasses with a tint. It's tinted red or blue or yellow or beige or auburn. It's some color of tint. And how does it become tinted red, for example? Well, it's based on our childhood, and it's based on our life experiences, and it's based, unfortunately, on our negative self-limiting beliefs. So always when you're looking at somebody's opinion, you have to understand where they're coming from in layman's terms. You guys are tracking with me, I'm sure. So take me, for example. So when I graduated engineering school, back in a galaxy far, far away, there were no jobs to be had. I got 100 phone letters. So maybe there was no engineering positions at that time. I was 23. I was broke. And I was actually living in my car for a period of time. Another story. And guess what? I invited a billionaire for lunch. I'm pretty sure he was a billionaire. Volmer Nordman. He's a real estate lawyer, and he owned half of British Columbia, I swear. And guess what? I bought a bottle of red wine, took him to his favorite Italian restaurant, and that was the best investment of almost the best investment of my life. Recent events. I have some better investments probably. But anyway, the point is I got myself a mentor that was financially way, way above me in smarts in a particular. I mean, he was an expert in real estate law in Canada. And I learned how to buy real estate with no money and no credit. And man, once I learned that, they couldn't hold me down. I had so much passion about, and I went out, I bought my first deal and no money, no credit, pocketed some cash on closing. And that was 103 Springfield Drive, Aldergrove. I'll never forget that address today. Oh, I bought it for 126. I bet you it's worth $500,000 today. I don't know, but it's anyway, I digress. The point is, be careful who you're taking advice from, right? Wealthy people all get coaches and mentors. So let's take a look at Mr. Tsar's. What kind of color are his tinted sunglasses? Well, let's take a look. He's pushing 50. I've met Conor a number of occasions. We were going to do some videos together, but that'll never happen now. But he's pushing 50, and his game is just to, chase ladies, and you know what that's all about, right, guys? So is those, right? We'll put it politely. Around Eastern Europe. No interest in marriage, no interest in settling down. So that's where he's coming from. So just keep that in mind in this video, right? Keep that in mind. And I'm shooting this video because I don't want you guys to be discouraged or dissuaded by bullshit, okay? I want you to know the truth. And everything I'm telling you, I try to back it up with facts. I don't like just, information that's flapper of the gums, I try to back it up with facts. And I'm going to do that best I can in this video. So I'm going to set the record straight here. Okay. So I guess I was going to play a little bit more here.
In exchange, right? That was basically the main fulcrum of the business. Have a better word, mail order bride industry. In particular, was afflicted with a large number of scams revolving around this whole, for want of a better word, mail order bride industry. Basically, the whole business was predicated on an exchange between the higher socioeconomic status of many Western men, obviously signed up for their services, and the relatively higher attractiveness in terms of beauty of Ukrainian women in exchange. Right?
There you go. That's the clip I wanted to bring to your attention. Again, we certainly don't agree with that point, but at the end of the day, that's just an opinion unless we back it up with something, right? But he's basically saying, and this is where I invite my beautiful, amazing Anichka, who, as you guys know, is the new CEO and sole owner of Magic Guarantee.
Hi, guys.
So I've been talking too much, honey. What do you think? Basically, the Tsar is saying that basically the whole predication, the whole basis, the whole foundation of the Ukraine brides industry, the Russian, former Soviet Union, is an exchange of, basically, to distill it down, money with beauty. It's an exchange. Western men have money, Ukrainian women have beauty. What do you think?
No, I don't agree with this completely, because I mean, in a scam agencies, yes, what quality of the ladies who come to scam guys, this is broken many level woman, who able to do this, to hurt other people with the purpose to chase money, and this is not average lady, we've done calculation how many those low quality women compared to average Ukrainian, because of number of population. So if you talk about average Ukrainian woman, why she come to good agency, like our agency, her main goal to have love in her life, to have family, to find her man, doesn't matter where he live in the world, this is second, as everybody say, I will follow my love. My love. If she's not able to do this in Ukraine due to limited choice, because of, again, how many men and how many women, and now it will be even worse because many Ukrainian, now in war, so many will be even more, will be even more
the gender
harder.
gap, the gender gap just got much bigger, right? I mean, they estimated, not official, but unofficial, Ukrainian soldiers dead before the war actually started on February 24th. So from 2014 to 22, from the Donbass war, 40,000 Ukrainian men. And now, who knows what the number is? Is it approaching 100,000? It's a lot of young single guys that haven't started their life yet. It's absolutely tragic, of course. But what is going to be left after this thing finishes? It's the point. The point I'm making is really, is it a crash of the industry, or is it a precursor to a boom, a rejuvenation of this industry? This is what we're looking at in this video.
Okay.
So what's the reason, honey? What we really want to understand as Western men is we can't believe that such beautiful women are single and they can't find somebody. So why is that the case? That's what we want to know.
Why the case? Because
right, guys?
they limited with their choice in Ukraine, so they become more open-minded to meet, their love all over around the world. And if I mean, foreigners who never been to Ukraine, they might think this is like bad life there, this is like people desperate to leave Ukraine, but foreigners who travel there, actually many of them, if they have a possibility to work on life, they move to live in Ukraine because it's such a great life before war, and hopefully they will restore it. It takes time, of course, but it's so many things. And now Ukrainian people who live in different countries, they appreciate what they have in Ukraine, in so many levels, and there was possibilities for everybody to live good life, being surrounded with your friends and family. And the only one reason why they was looking for love abroad, because they was not happy that they cannot accomplish their main life goal, to find love, to create a family. And this was the reason why they was looking abroad, not because they want to upgrade. They have good life in Ukraine. That's what you need to understand. And those guys who travel to Ukraine, they could experience this, But those who never been to Ukraine, they can maybe have, an idea that it's very bad life in Ukraine. No.
And even with the war, guys, Ukrainian ladies are not desperate. We're going to hopefully come back to that. But I just want to ask you a question, honey. I have the first time, because I came out of the closet, if you guys remember. Recently, I came out of the closet on I'm Out video, in the I'm Out video. Deanna, can you put that up? Yeah, I did a recent video, I'm Out, all right? So I passed the baton of ownership and management of Match Guarantee. Yeah, there it is. So if you haven't watched that, that's in the description below. It got a lot of views. That's good, Diane, thanks. And yeah, I share in the video what I've moved on to be doing and why I passed the baton and on to Anna. But this is the first time, honey, live, kind of like on video, I've been able to address this thing. For years, Anna has been accused, because we have a 20-year age gap, of being a gold digger. And she has, in true Ukrainian fashion, kept her mouth quiet and calm. And she never pressured me to come out of the closet and tell my full story at all, while she's been accused of being a gold digger. And Deanna, who's going to join us here, our administrator, I know clients have directly said to Deanna, well, is Anna a gold digger or something like this? But I came out of the closet and I'm out, and I revealed the rest of my story. I'm going to play this short video, which reveals my full story. And then I'm going to say a few things to fill in the blanks about it. Be right back.
Do you find yourself over 50 and regretting chasing material riches at the expense of family? Do you believe it's never too late, or have you given up? Maybe Joe's story will inspire you and give you hope. After having it all, millionaire lifestyle, all the toys men dream of, Joe still felt unfulfilled. Joe prayed for God to shake it up, to light the path for his purpose. Well, be careful what you pray for, right? Well, bankruptcy and divorce certainly wasn't Joe's plan. In hindsight, it was God's. Joe found himself 50, divorced, bankrupt, and homeless. Little did he know his best years lay ahead. Well, fast forward 5 years, Joe is happily married to his beautiful soulmate Anna, lives the traveling nomad capitalist lifestyle, and his lifelong dream of being a dad has come true. Twice, with 2 darling daughters, and another on the way. Did you know exhaustive research has proven that regret is what we feel most on our deathbed? Well, if you find Joe's story hits a nerve for you now, Joe asks you to trust him just enough to hear his inspiring true life story. Joe promises to light the path for you to find your soulmate and start your family, even if you're over 50.
Hey guys, sorry for being a bit rude. We'll say hi in chat now. Hello, hello. Juan, a regular. Hi, Bill, Gregory. And thanks for all the well wishes in I'm Out, guys. I appreciate you wishing me well moving on. Hello, what? Okay. Just going through comments a little bit. So yeah, if you have any questions before we continue, or for Anna, please feel free.
Can I add to this?
Just 1 second. Let's say hi to everybody. Intermittent fasting. I got to try that one. I've heard that. I thank you for reminding me. Yeah. Because when you look in the mirror and you go, man, where did that come from? It's time to do something about it, right? So yeah, it's my time. So I'm just going through the comments. Hey guys. Okay. Yeah, Anna's the big boss, babe. You're the big boss, babe. You said it, Juan. You're the big boss, babe. There's some flowers for you, babe. You see, they love you much more than me. And hey, who's to blame them, right? Anna's much more lovable than I am. I never thought of Anna as a gold digger. Well, thanks, Bill. I know you never, but I want to say welcome back to somebody too. I saw him in here. What happened?
It's funny name, gold digger. I remember first time when I hear, I was like, "What is this? Somebody?
There's somebody
looking for gold."
Yeah, where's the gold? That's the thing. Where's the gold?
It's here.
Oh, thanks, Dave. There was somebody. I saw his name, but he disappeared. What's his? Oh, Global Bloodstock. I don't see it in my, but welcome back, Global Bloodstock. He thought I banned him, or maybe I did some time ago. I don't know. There was a big kerfuffle. Anyway, welcome back. Now you're not going to see my ugly mug anymore. It'll be Anna. So everything will be good. We welcome you back. I know you're a big regular. You used to be. And Vita's back, and she's coming back, guys, as well. So what vision and excitement? Well, making more happy clients, more married couples. That's the excitement, and she's the best at it. I mean, she's a gifted matchmaker. Honey, why don't you tell your story just quickly about when we met? No, when you were, you just told me. Oh my God, it's so cool. How old you were? 5?
Older, like 10 maybe.
Okay, she just told me the story like 2 or 3 days ago.
It was 1991 it started, so, but I maybe follow 10 years, yes.
From Kelowna. Oh, wow. I lived in Gallagher's Canyon for 10 years with my ex. Yeah, so hello, Kelowna.
And you not
oh, and I talk about the ex. Okay, sorry. Slap me.
No, I was
So tell.
my favorite TV program in my childhood that I never miss. I was watching every program. It was the first love from the first sight. There was all the time getting who will choose whom, what question they ask, how it works, how quickly people can find out about each other, fall in love, understand, like it's matchmaking basically show, yeah. But yeah, it was. I recently, actually 2 days ago, I was watching it, how everything changed in 30 years. What people expectations was 30 years before, and now how people looks and dress. It was very different fashion and everything. And yeah,
So it was a
this is what
matchmaking show. It was
Yeah.
essentially it was a matchmaking show. Yeah,
Yeah.
love at first sight, and it was blind dating, right?
No, it's
No?
love
Speed
from
dating.
the first. No, yeah, it's kind of speed dating.
Kind of speed
Yeah,
dating.
kind of speed dating. I watch many different everything about matchmaking shows. This is my like even still now. Yesterday I was watching Bachelor show in Ukraine, and this is, you can see the difference in ladies and men, in how times go. But anyway, this was always my passion. And I remember myself when I came to Kiev when I was 17. I was like, first time I see foreigners, and my English was very bad, but I realized that I want to learn it. And it was like, I don't know, for me, going to Kiev, it was like going to another planet. And then I discovered there is foreigners, and they come from another planet even. So it was my big desire to work in a marriage agency, but I never was able to find good one, honest one. And
Irony of
yeah.
fate, yeah. And now you
Yeah.
own one.
Yeah,
Congratulations,
finally.
Dave. So to answer this question, Craig, yeah, I answered it in I'm out. What will be? We're taking more of a scientific approach to matchmaking in the future, but keeping the old school approach, which is gifted matchmaker Tatiana, our partner, and doing many future things to come. Matchmaking by love code, love language. So lots of stuff we have started. Since you asked, actually, I will take this opportunity. Why not? If I can find it. Yeah, we've started this. Where is the speed dating? If you can help me. I found it. So yeah, we're starting this. And the first speed dating through Zoom event will be December 17th. And Anya will be the host of the show. It's like you're doing your love at first sight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ironic. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
She's excited about it. So basically, we wanted to make sure all you guys have access to our, well, frankly speaking, honestly speaking, the best lady database in the entire industry. And I say that with great confidence. So our quality ladies, that's where the rubber meets the road. And that's a big reason why guys pay us $10K for our lifetime matchmaking partnership, as well as it's a lifetime guarantee, right? Unlimited dating, unlimited coaching, full team support until you get married. But for those of you guys that don't have the pocketbook for it, we wanted to have, something for you, an opportunity for you, because you guys, especially like you guys in your 30s, you haven't maybe quite realized your financial goals yet, of course. That's usually the case. So you can't afford that, but yet you might want to get married and have children, look for a traditional wife, and that's very hard to find in our Western world these days. So this package is $2,000. It's initiation fee to start, and then only $197 a month. And then you can go to speed dating event after speed dating event. Every month you can go to a new one. You can get unlimited lady contacts, unlimited guys, right? And meet as many ladies as it takes to get married. So that is December 17th. Yeah, you don't want to miss out. Noon Eastern, we start. And there'll be a video coming out. And I did a video on more details on that. So if you have more questions about it, watch the video. You're welcome to register. And where's that registration link? That registration thing is here somewhere so I can point up and say register here. It is here. There. So you can register right there. Oh, sorry, honey, covered your face. That's so rude. Register right there on that link. And
no, for Zoom dating, you need another link.
Okay. I'm sorry, for Zoom dating, it's a different link, and I'll
In
put that in the
description below.
But you could register on the main registration page and just indicate in comments that you're interested in the Zoom dating, or you can go to the description below. Either way will be the same outcome. Now, without further ado, I want to share with you guys, because I'm talking about, Warren Buffett's quote, be careful who you get advice from. Make sure it's somebody that knows what they're talking about, right? Right? It's pretty common sense, right? But as they say, common sense isn't that common. It's also true. So I want to, in my I'm out video, during this I'm out video, somebody asked me a question and I just answered honestly. I said, yeah, during this video. And this video, again, it's in the description below this video. Somebody asked me, what's your couple statistics this year? Like how many clients you have and how many are in relationship this year? And I just simply said, I'm sorry, I don't know, because I didn't know, and I didn't even know enough to guess, and I don't like guessing anyway. So without further ado, I'm going to bring on our administrator, Diana, and you know her well from Match Guarantee and from UkraineDating.tv channel, because she called everybody. Anyway, I'll let her explain. Hello, Diana. No sound, Diana, no sound.
Hello, Joseph. Hello, Anna. Hello, everybody.
Hello, welcome. So I gave you a task early this morning, right? I said, oh, Diana, we need the statistics, right? So
Yes.
Tell us, like, what did you do to find out our statistics, our relationship statistics that you're going to share with everybody right now?
So what I have done to find out our statistics is I have reached out to our beautiful coaches, to our beautiful Lubachka, and I've told her, please, to tell me how many guys are in relationship now and what is their relationship status. And hello, everybody. And so the statistics is in total from the beginning of 2022, we had 26 guys who become our clients. And from these 26 guys, we have now 16 guys in relationships. So it's 62%. Another 38 are either those who have not started a relationship at all yet, or those who finished their relationship. Yes, so
Cool. Yeah, you want to come back in? Thank you, Deanna. And what do you want to say about Luba? When you called her this morning and said, Luba, I need these statistics. Can you tell me who's in relationship? What was she like? And yeah,
because I thought that it will take some time to find out about each client, because there are 26 guys, and she told me everything right away. So she keep in contact with all of them, and she knows the answer. She doesn't even need to call because she is already in touch with all of them.
She's like, name, guy's name, girlfriend's name, guy, girlfriend. I called her too, and she just, I said, Lubit, can you write it in the spreadsheet? She said, I'm out right now, I can't. So we said, okay, can you just Viber us, right? And then Deanna put it together in the statistics, and our great video editor, Dima, put it in that lovely slide when Anna and I were in the family in Egypt in vacation. That was our first family vacation, yeah? Second? Okay, second. So thank you very much, Deanna. Thank you very much. And guys, Deanna's job, just so you know, is we're endeavoring to come up with our Match Guarantee lifetime audited marriage success rate. So our auditor, you're looking at her right now because she's calling everybody. She's calling past clients and she's asking, are you in a relationship? Are you married? And what else are you doing, Deanna, when you call them? If they're not married, what are you doing?
Oh, yes, guys, we have a great surprise for you. If you're already married with one of our ladies, we will be happy to give you a present. So please contact us at 1604. Contact me at 1604-998-8051. Okay.
And are you going to leave everybody in suspense? What's the gift?
So the gift is the couple photo session, which will
photo session.
Yes, which will be
Yeah,
great.
And if a guy is maybe not married yet, what is the gift? It's a past match guarantee client. What's the gift?
Yes, and if you're a past match guarantee client, then we will invite you to come back for free.
For free, guys, but only to the end of this year. So by January 1st, 2023, that offer expires. But we offered you 6 months ago. So it was like June, I think it was June. It was 6 months in 2022 left. So that offer has been open for 6 months. But Deanna started calling past clients back then, but a lot of no voicemails and no answers. So she every weekend is calling them back. So if you are a past client and you're not married, come on back on me. Unlimited dating, unlimited coaching, full team support until you get married, until the end of the year. Thank you, Deanna, very much for giving us that update. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So my Anishka wants to join me back. She was going to leave me. Okay, let's have some comments. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to add about this Conor video.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's this, how it's called, bride industry.
Mail order bride?
Mail bride?
Mail order bride industry? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, how he said this. It's die, or, you know.
It's dead. It's finished.
It's dead?
It's dead.
Okay. I don't think for paper letter it will exist, because there is a lot of guys who don't want to be in real relationship. This is entertaining, and they know that's entertaining, and they will continue.
Yeah, unfortunately, can I just also interject? Unfortunately, PPL will never die. And I know that to the core, because why? I tried to kill it. And it's like Medusa, you cut one snake's head off, it just grows another. No, the PPL industry is clocking at a multi-billion-dollar industry, and it will never die. And why? It's simple, because there's a lot of demand. There's guys that are really not serious. They won't get off the couch and come to Ukraine and try to, cultivate a real relationship. They just want to, talk to her on, and you guys know, you're not talking to the woman in the picture. You're talking to Igor, right? You're talking to a whole team. Yeah. Anyways, you guys all know that. Scam school, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, honey. Just want
Second is when guys just come for entertaining, come on a party with 25 years old and you 60 or something, this is also nothing about
honey,
marriage.
that's my content coming up.
Okay, but
socials she's talking about.
Socials, yeah.
That died, and this is my content now.
Okay, but I just want, and I will go. But there is, something that don't die, and actually it's not die. It's like what Jesus done. He fly to the sky. How to say this in English?
Oh, Jeff? Who's Jeff?
Jesus. What Jesus
Jesus?
does. Yes. It's now opens up with a different opportunity, actually. This is time for real relationship, because you never was so easy for Ukrainian lady to get documents to any country in the world. I talked to my one of blogger. She's also she has international marriage also with a USA man, and I was talking, she's Ukrainian, and she said, really, we need to do video about this, because this is crazy, because really now it's opportunity for guys who wants to create real relationship and real family. It's never was so easy to get documents to proceed and to create organic relationship when you can get to know each other, living in the one country, dating like it's it can be in your country, but dating Ukrainian woman, it's so easy to proceed with documents. So it's great opportunity now, and because of that we see that it's not die, it's even become better. We have more clients because of this, because before it was 2 years waiting for K1 visa. You don't need now K1 visa. You just to America, you do United program, 2 years you have to develop relationship and to come to a certain point.
Yes, and let's just I was going to show some of our couples while Deanna was on. So this is just Glenn and Natalie. They recently, he's a truck driver from Australia. Anna recently did a live stream video with Glenn. It's Mark and Elena, and this is pretty cool. Arnold and Julia. Don't they look amazing together? So these are some of the newer, fresh couples. Julia, she's living in, I think it's Montreal, but she's in Quebec, Canada. And and that's an international relationship with a dark-skinned gentleman, which is I'm just saying, it's more difficult. But Arnold pulled it off, and he got himself a beauty. And this lady, talk about quality ladies. Julia is the author of a book on love in Russian language, super high level. Hey, honey, you spoke to her.
Yeah, she's amazing.
She's a
Amazing.
sweetheart. We had a call, an introduction with another guy, and he rejected her, saying, "Well, it pisses me off." So I like to share what pisses me off, because don't do it, guys. He, after the call with this beautiful Julia in Canada now, said, "Oh, why she's wearing a sweatshirt. I couldn't see if she's fat or skinny. And this girl's like a toothpick." I'm like, dude. So he blew it. And anyway, she's with a much better guy now.
This was just not her man. Yeah.
Yeah, it was not her man. Okay, honey, that's it. Because I want to.
We have more couples, but we just need to create more for us. So yeah, we see
not
that
everybody
now.
allows us to release their photos to the public, right? Only, but a lot do, and you hear from those guys, yeah, that we can.
And this is great. Yes, now with this, how
okay, before I'm going to get into the history of mail order bride, how it started, kind of like how the pendulum has swung back and forth over the years since it started. At Perestroika, with the collapse of the Soviet Union. And more importantly, I'm going to predict where it's going, okay, but with data, yeah, and experience, rather than pulling it out of my ass. But let me just address a few questions, because you know what? I just can't resist. There's a few questions in here that I just cannot resist. This guy has 10 messages in chat with the same copy paste. I don't know why Indians do this, but they register 10 times and they book 10 appointments, and they almost all do it. 90-80% of them do it. And I'm sorry, Mr. Indian guy living in India, we cannot help you. No. If you're Indian and you live in a Western country, maybe. And that's the God's honest truth. We only take clients that we feel in our head, heart, and gut based on 21 years experience, because we were, before Match Guarantee, Olga dating. And with that experience, we have 21 years of history. So sorry, but it's the truth. Many videos on that topic, if you want to see, they're on the channel. So, and then there was another question in here. But at the end, I'll try to get to more questions, guys. Well, Bill, you just got to make it happen, Mr. Couch Surfer. You are a great guy. We appreciate your loyalty, but my friend, you got to get off the couch, right, to make it happen. And of course you can make it happen, but you got to, like I say, get off the couch. Yeah, no problem. Eh? Like, it's like, oh my God, it might even have been 20 messages in chat now. And it's just, I don't know why Indian people do that, but oh my God, drives a person up the banana tree.
They have 10.
Can an Indian living in Canada? Yes, you live in Canada? Oh, wow. You're Indo-Canadian. Yes, you can. You can. It's a more difficult journey, but as long as you don't give up, right? You can absolutely be successful. Let me show you.
Can I add about?
Yeah.
About
add.
I don't know. Yeah, if I should.
No, we keep secrets.
I like that Ukraine and India, they very traditional culture. In some point, this is journey easier for Indian men because they understand, what is traditional culture about, what expectations from men, because they kind of from the same culture. But there is, I know why guys do this, type in a lot of registration and everything. They have like very temporary, it's called temporary, yeah. They can, I mean, working with a guy's Indian who lives in the Western culture, I see sometimes they blew up relationship because they just like not enough patient, or like do something and then they regret and even say I'm sorry, but later already
very over emotional man.
Yeah, and do this, boom, boom, and then they cannot change nothing. It's so it takes so much effort and time to build relationship, but it can easily break it by by blowing up.
And first of all, with Indian guys, and then we really got to move on. Indian guys, it will take us to invite like 50 ladies Well, anywhere from 20 to 50 ladies to ask if they're interested in meeting you to get a yes. Did you hear me? We will invite between 20 and 50 ladies to get one yes, depending on the Indian man. Okay, and that's Indo-Canadian as well. But you absolutely can be successful, but it's going to be a tougher journey for you. So I just wanted to share with you, because we're talking about ethnic couples. This is Match Guarantee's very first marriage. Yeah, it's Pascal and his beautiful Mariana from Sumi. And that's their baby Melody there. First baby, first marriage, first baby, before Match Guarantee was Match Guarantee. And I told that story in my I'm Out video. So let's move on, baby. Thank you. Kisses. Mwah. Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Good luck.
And guys,
Goodbye.
I'm going to
Bye-bye.
share with you.
Goodbye, guys. Yeah, see you soon. Yeah.
Thanks, babe. So we're going to go through the Conor Clyne video, okay, and talk about his points, point by point, that are worth mentioning. But right now, I just want to kind of go through a bit of the history, summary of the history of mail order bride. Okay, the impetus, of mail order bride was born after World War II. The Soviet Union took the worst beating in terms of casualty, losing almost 17 million soldiers, over 15%, can you imagine, of its population destroyed in World War II. And still today, the former Soviet Union countries have not recovered from this deficit, from this imbalance, gender imbalance. They have not recovered. And estimates are still today 10 million more women than men. And those are just raw numbers. So you see, it's not just a financial thing. It's not rich men and poor, beautiful women. No, there's not enough men, and there's really not enough good men. Okay. It's a shortage of good bachelors. So the modern mail order bride business, it began with the USSR, collapsing in 1991, Perestroika, right? After Lenin, his dream failed and the system all collapsed. It was the worst of times for Russians. It was the worst of times. It was, I should have Anna here to talk about it. Literally, it was a free-for-all. There was factories that just shut down. And the now current day oligarchs, they were the ones that went into the factory and said, guess what? I own the factory now. They staffed the factory. They put people to work. They somehow managed to get enough money to pay for cheap salaries, and they took the factory. I don't know if you guys are aware how it all began in Russia. Yeah, that's how it all began. And it was just crazy. The mob ruled. So a foreigner was simply a good solution for a beautiful Russian woman or former Soviet Union woman. It just made sense back then. It made sense. There was a huge need for it. Who wouldn't want to get out in those conditions? So in the 90s and into the 2000s, Russia and the other states of the former Soviet Union, they were in the epicenter of the creation of the international dating industry. It was the wild, wild East. Then 1999 through 2004, the Russian economy boomed. They had a GDP of like 7%, and it was party time in Russia and the former Soviet Union. It was party time. That's when immigration to the West, it fell off, and the Russian mail order bride industry, it really cooled then. And that's when, this is really interesting, the biggest Goliath PPL scam site today, the number one, that's according to independent research study, and that is in the description below this video. And I will, of course, talk about it next Saturday. You don't want to miss that. I'll show you what's coming up next Saturday. That's going to be the granddaddy of live streams that will go down in mail order bride history. And you really don't want to miss that. I'm telling you. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make here now is the year 2000, it's a demarcation point in this industry. And guys, I'm sharing you now from experience, not textbook. In the year 2000, what is now the biggest Goliath PPL scam site that disclosed to Forbes magazine in 2016 that they made about $240 million. I don't want to give the name on this, my primary channel right now. but you will certainly see the number one of the 99 top scam sites list. It's in the description below this video, and it will also be revealed in the description below next Saturday's video, November 26th, starting at noon Eastern. So that number one scam site, the point I'm trying to get to, now the number one scam site, it was a good company in the year 2000, up to the year 2000. And then from the year 2000 onwards, it went to the dark side. It went to the dark side. And bit by bit, more by more, it became a scam PPL agency. And it developed all of these tentacles. And they have thousands now of affiliates, thousands, and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of websites. And it is such a maze. You can never kill it. You cannot kill it. It's not possible. It's owned by the mob. Okay. Assets are hidden all around the world. So even if you sued, you get a judgment, you can't collect. No point. Nobody will ever take them on. The only way to make a difference in deterring men from being scammed is through education. That's the only way. I've tried it all in these 5-6 years in this chair of owner, founder, CEO of Match Guarantee, doing all kinds of things. But anyway, very interesting, yeah, that this company starts with an A. Okay, this is about as much as they used to be a good company. And I know a former ex-partner of them. He was a big partner of them back then, and it was good. It was a good business. And then after that, it all went for shit, and he stopped doing business with them. Obviously, when he saw what was starting to happen, right? So in 2004, there was an economic downturn in the former Soviet Union, which lasted through the 2000s, lining the pocket of the mob, the Russian mob, the mafia, right? Then, of course, 2014, then the civil war in Ukraine began, and the Russian economy collapsed, and it was hard. It was hard. Most things collapsed. Well, the mail order bride industry got a huge boost then, as more, obviously beautiful Ukrainian, Russian women, they turned to foreigners to make a better life for themselves. What's wrong with that? I would have done that if I was a chick living in that country in that day. Sure, of course. So then, of course, February 24th this year, 2022, the pendulum, that was the demarcation of the pendulum, and it's going to come swinging back again. And when I say swinging back again, what do I mean? I mean there's going to be new energy, new blood, new clientele, new women that need us men. There's going to be a rejuvenation of this industry. Call it whatever you want. I prefer to call it the Ukrainian bride industry. It's a cleaner name. There is a clean side to this industry, and that's very, very small. Then there's a really big dark side to this industry, and you just have to make sure you're on the right side. You're on the side of the light, right? But the truth, and I mean, my wife Anna already spoke about it. There are more and more women coming out of the woodwork that are needing our help. So in terms of our specific business, it's about on par. I don't have the exact numbers, and let's face it, we measure it by number of clients or income, right? But it's about on par with the COVID level now. I think we're down from pre-COVID levels in 2022. But the thing is, successful relationships and marriages are happening faster now, because the last client got his lady to America, American client, in 5 days. She was approved. He had to sponsor her. And once he was approved, she was approved in 5 days. Whereas before it was 2 years. COVID was 2.5 years, K1 process. Australia, it was a nightmare before, and it cost you $10,000. That's government fee to the Australian government to get your lady to Australia to marry her. Now it's free, and it's fast. Glenn, the truck driver from Down Under, He's already applied, and she'll be in record time. So everything, it's compressed the time in which you can be successful and be happy and be with your lady. Of course, I don't suggest you get married too quickly. My personal recommendation is not before 1 year. And that's what Anna and I did. We got to know each other for 1 year. We both knew what we were getting into. We knew each other on the good days and the bad days. You really need to get to know your partner before you tie that knot. Divorce is not pleasant in any country. And being divorced before, I never wanted to go through that again. So I want to make sure I've got the right partner. But the thing is, it can happen for you fast. You don't have all of these obstacles. So there is a silver lining in this industry right now. And guess what? That window, she's closing. It was like this. Now it's like this. Now it's like this. It was like this, or you could say like this. Okay, good. It was like this. Now it's something like this. It's getting close to closing. The U.S. put a quota of 100,000 Ukrainian refugees. Last I checked, which was months ago, it was at 70,000. So that window is going to close to America soon, guys. And you, like Bill, that said he really wants Bill, but you sat on your duff and you watched this window close. Bill, sorry to pick on you, Bill. I know you're a regular, but I don't understand you, Bill. I don't understand you. If you really want this, why don't you get off your ass and go make it happen for you? I mean, at the end of the day, who's going to make your dreams come true if not you? And guys, the best opportunity in this industry, the best opportunity to find an incredible quality lady like my Anya, okay, like our ladies on ukrainedating.tv, you can find them now. You can find them now. And by the way, on that note, guys, I'm just going to do a little bit of a plug. I created this YouTube channel for free. You can meet these ladies for free. You can even talk to them for free on ukrainedating.tv. Why aren't all you guys over there? Every day, 7 days a week, they're streaming. This gal, Jana, incredible lady. I mean, just watch some of her streams. She's single. She's single. And here's another one of our streamers, Julia. She lives in Essex, UK right now. Jana is in Warsaw, Poland. And yeah, Julia, she signed up with us after streaming for a while. She didn't know about Match Guarantee. So this is my point, guys, is that, and we'll get into Mr. Tsar's video and why it's just really off base. The reason, why is it, for example, such an incredible, like, just watch some of her streams. I mean, her tradition, she's traditional. She's stunningly beautiful. That's obvious. Okay. But she's traditional and she's salt of the earth, she has incredible values, and you can just watch any of her. She's probably streamed, I don't know, 30, 40 times on the channel. There's about 160 videos in 2.5 months, 160 streams, give or take, right now. And so why would Julia join us? She can't find a man in Essex, England, or what? Guess what? She can find a guy that wants to shag her, but she's Ukrainian. She's traditional. She wants to settle down, get married, have children. That's the Ukrainian dream. And that, my friends, is what you all want. I understand. That's what I wanted. But that traditional woman that wants the traditional family life, it's a lost breed, right? You guys know what I'm talking about. Well, that is alive and well in Ukraine, and you have the opportunity to go marry them now. On that note, I'm just going to share with you a little bit more about, where is it? About, what am I going to share and why I cannot find it. So that's pictures. Yeah, I'm going to share a little bit more about the channel, but you guys need to go and subscribe, because you will find out the truth about Ukrainian women on this channel.
Hello, привет, and welcome to UkraineDating.tv. Our channel is the world's first of its kind, providing free live streaming every single day, 7 days a week with the real, genuine, beautiful Ukrainian ladies. Finally, now you have the opportunity to video chat live 7 days a week with different beautiful Ukrainian girls of all ages and walks of life. You get to ask all your deepest burning questions about all things Ukraine, Ukraine culture, Ukraine women, and Ukraine current events. And if you come to enough of our live streams, you might just discover what makes us mysterious women tick. Guys, I think you understand we're like David fighting Goliath here to bring you the truth once and for all. Our channel's purpose is to debunk the myth and stigma created by the toxic paper letter scam industry. And we hope you agree the best way to accomplish that is by giving you the opportunity to video chat with average Ukrainian girls that represent the real women of Ukraine. And then you be the judge about what's real and what's not. Guys, please know that we're doing this all for you. So do me a favor and subscribe to our new channel and help us help you, your fellow man, and help us bring Goliath to his knees. So guys, can I ask you to share this video with all your friends? Only together we can make a difference, guys.
Hey guys, we're back. Juan, thanks for this question. I'm going to address this at the end, because at the end of the day, as men, we are the hunters. We are the providers. That's our job. So if a man is not ready yet, you just have to have a plan and you have to execute it on. You guys know my story. I mean, how much worse does it get than I lost it all? Even my home in Gallagher's in Kelowna, BC, there was somebody from Kelowna. The bank took it. I lost everything and I had it all. I mean, I had a pretty damn good life. All just gone like that. I was defrauded. So I lost my wife. I lost everything, went bankrupt. And even there was a couple of months I was homeless. I was on a family couch in the mountains. So tell me, guys, I did it. I just came up with a plan. Well, no, okay. I spent a year fucked up and lost. Truthfully, right? And in that year, though, I went through a period of getting over it, right? The 5 stages of grief and loss. I went through them in that year because everybody has to go through that. Because I did. I lost it all at age 50. But I wasn't giving up on my dream. I wanted to be a dad. I wanted to be a family man. I wanted to be married to my soulmate. And I'm a traditional guy. I'm born and raised in Dauphin, Manitoba, on the farm, right? Killed my first elk at age 10, rolled my first car at age 9, drove a tractor at about age 8. So I grew up fast. My mom always took care of the house, the kids, made meals. My dad took care of the farm, took care of us. I grew up with traditional values. So I just, when they're in you, you can't really do anything about it. I tried dating non-traditional women, but they just were not for me. I'm just saying, guys, if I can do it, you can do it. I came up with a plan. I executed, right? So one, as men, your job is to come up with a plan, right? And execute. You guys can do it. I believe in you. I'm no better than you, really. No smarter, no better. If I can do it, really, you can do it. Back to just finishing off and doing the prediction for the future. Like I say, the pendulum has gone to maximum corruption, maximum PPL bullshit, maximum socials bullshit. And it's coming back now. The energy is there. It's coming back. This is my prediction. It's coming back towards a good industry. It's coming back in terms of more real women are in need to marry a foreigner. Why? Just because there's simply not enough quality bachelors around to provide for all the available brides, right? Simple. It's simple supply and demand. Okay. Nothing about being a rich man. Look at my beautiful, incredible wife, Anna. She married a guy that she knew had no home, bankrupt. And yeah, where's the gold? Okay. You're looking at it. Match guarantee. This is my baby. This is our family income, which is now Anna's as I move on. And I'm going to get to that in a bit. The point is about you. Trust me, there's lots of demand. If a beautiful woman like Julia, needs our help, right? She said, I can't meet a good man for marriage in Essex. I want the help of an agency. Julia's interested in men up to age 39. She's 25. So that's a 14-year age gap. We just quickly came up with our statistics. Here you go. We showed you earlier. 62% of guys, this is clients in 2022, and this is hot off the press. This is as up to date from today. 62% are in relationships. And by the way, the 38% that are not in relationships, I don't know if I could say most, but many of those had a relationship. It didn't work out. And now they got to try again, get back on the horse, right? Because they don't always work out from the first relationship. So that is our 2022 statistics. Not bad, right? Not bad. And of course, marriages will come out of that. We have one marriage for sure. But sadly, it's also a divorce in 2022. Same couple, married and divorced, same year. Don't get married too quickly. They're both good people. My wife and I love them both. But they just shouldn't have married each other. Take your time, guys. Take your time. Okay. So the future is bright for Ukrainian bride industry. And you guys will have ample opportunity in the future, even though the women are scattered all over the world. The question I want to also address, are Ukrainian women going to come back? Are they going to come back to Ukraine when the war ends? Yes, most will come back. I wish I had Anna here beside me. Most will come back. They're already coming back. What are the numbers again? Well, you had the numbers where from all that left, it was about 12 million, I think, that left. And and 7 million have already come back. So 12 million left. Now, don't quote me on that. I might be off a little bit, but I as I recall, 12 million left, Ukrainian refugees, 7 million came back. And that's mostly women and children. So you can see from the numbers, Ukrainian people love their country. They want to be in Ukraine. They don't want to be in America. Surprise, newsflash, guys. They don't want your green card. And I'm talking about quality women, of course. Talking about our women, quality women. And most Ukrainian women are quality women. The question is how to meet them. You can go hang out in Ukraine or Warsaw and you can meet lots of quality women because that's the thing. That's why I created this channel. So you guys could see what average women are, Ukrainian women. Because guys, these are we didn't stack the deck and find the best traditional, high quality, beautiful women to launch Ukraine Dating.tv. I woke up one morning at 6 a.m. with this harebrained idea. And that week, I created it. I mean, I'm a massive action taker. I move. And that's one reason Anna believed in me and supports me and believes in me that I can provide for our family because I'm a doer. I'm not a talker. I do rather than talk. And she could see that and she believes me. Anyway, I'm saying this channel is representative of real women. All this PPL bullshit that you guys have been involved in and you guys believe, that's been your experience. And you have these sunglasses with the color red tinted, red for anger, red for pissed off, red for, you've had bad experiences, but it's not the truth. You need to know that. And that's why I created the channel. So go on over there. That channel is alive at least until December 1st. I need to raise donations of at least $2,000 a month to support the channel. Otherwise, I made my point. My point is, and I have 160, there will be maybe 180 videos, live streams on the channel that make my point. And is job done on that channel for me. The point is, you can now see with your own eyes and ears what are normal, average, run-of-the-mill Ukrainian women. And you can be the judge of who they are. What makes Ukrainian women tick? That was the goal of the channel, so you could understand. So it's, like I said, it's job done for me. So if you guys don't support the channel to the tune of $2,000 a month, December 1st, she's closed. So there's a donation link. It's on the description below this video. It's up to you. UkraineDating.tv lives or dies at your hand. If you want it, if you love it, support it. And we will bring more ladies. And you will see as more and more just average ladies come, you will see more support. I mean, more like proof of who Ukrainian women really are. It's not about dating in terms of like, it's about information. Okay. So I see some questions popping in. Let me just address some questions if there are. Do you have any specific questions about that? I know you guys chat. Okay, Gregory, he's a regular on the UkraineDating.tv. A lot of us who've been married once, I speak for myself. I don't think I want to get on that roller coaster ride again. Well, that's your choice, Gregory. That's absolutely your choice. And I understand. To go through that, it's hell. I've been through it twice. So I know how expensive it is. I know how emotionally painful it is. But I know what my father told me. And he said, better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. And that's just true for me. I don't want regret on my deathbed. I should have tried harder to become a dad, to find my soulmate. But anyway, everybody's individual. And I understand that, once bitten, twice shy, but I would encourage you. I mean, Gregory, you know the answer to this because you've watched enough streams on UkraineDating.tv to know that Ukrainian women are different. They're different than your ex, right? You know that. That's why you're still looking. And you haven't made up your mind completely, Gregory. You just have to get through the fear. Otherwise, how do I know that? How do I know that for 100% certainty? Because you're still watching Ukraine Dating as one of our most committed regulars. So that's how I know you're still toying with the idea of marriage to a Ukrainian lady. So, yeah, don't rush. Of course, I just said. Yeah, the door will never close. It's just that it's getting the door of it being super easy. Like you've got your lady approved in 5 days as opposed to 2 years for a K1. That door is the one I'm talking about closing. But in terms of finding a wife in Ukraine, no, that door is not going to close. This industry is only going to get stronger. Why? Simple. Supply and demand. Anybody that studied any basic economics can't say what the Tsar said. I don't know, he just doesn't understand. But I have a hard time thinking he doesn't understand because he lives in Ukraine and he knows a lot of the agencies. And I mean, he's been around the block. So don't know why he has said what is clearly an untruth. This industry is going to boom after Slava Ukraine wins the war. There's no question. And I'm talking about the good industry. I'm not talking about the PPL, right? I'm talking about the good quality agencies. I mean, that match Western men with quality Ukrainian ladies, of which there isn't many. But that's another story, right? Okay, just want to quickly go through some of your comments. Thank you. Very important, Craig. It's very important. But I didn't own a home when I was dating in Ukraine. I did it without a home, but you need coaching to get through that point. That's the main point there, is you can get through that, but you need coaching to know how to approach the woman, because there's no security for tenants. I've been kicked out with 3 days notice with the rent paid and a 1-year lease in place in Ukraine. So I know firsthand that's why they don't want to rent. So it's as you know, it's a cultural thing and a mindset thing, but you can get past it. You can overcome that obstacle. Absolutely. Obviously I did. And as you guys know from my I'm Out video, I dated approximately 50 ladies to find my Anya, and had multiple long-term relationships. Okay. I'm going to put this question up. William, you don't know me, obviously. I'm a straight shooter to a fault. If you're a fucking asshole, I'll tell you, you're a fucking asshole. Get the fuck out of my face, okay? And if it's dead, I'll tell you it's dead. It's not dead. And it's going to get busier and bigger. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing it. I don't blow smoke up anybody's ask for any amount of money. So you don't know me, William, but maybe in the future you will get to know me better. I don't know. Watch some of our 1,300 videos. You'll get to know me more. Interesting question. Yeah, it's almost, I mean, what percentage? Majority. The vast majority of women are used in this industry too. And there's many forms of usury, from free photo session, come into a free photo session, sign up, and the woman just wants to get a free photo session. And now she's, for the rest of her life, she can't get off. She's plastered on dozens and dozens of websites, and they selling her beauty, profiting from her, and she never gets a dime. Okay. And that's who you're talking to. You think you're talking to her, but you're really talking to who's behind the keyboard, which is Igor. And I have a whole nother channel called Mail Order Bride Scams dedicated to questions like this. And the link is in the description below this video. So go check it out. Tons of videos there to explain the truth. Okay. Yeah, you will look for the bed. You will find, you know what? I have a slide. So I'll put it up for you that what's his name? Yeah, William, Negative William. And it's a slide from a wise guy. Here it is. Let me remove. There you go. That's for you, William. Albert, kind of a wise guy, right? And it's true. Stay away from negative people, guys. They have a problem for every solution. And it's true. And they're toxic, and they will take you down. They will take you down. They will suck all the energy, all the ambition out of you, whether they're friends, their family. Fire them. One of the best things I ever did was fire some toxic friends. Family, you can't really fire family, but you can minimize your dose with toxic family, negative people. So good advice there. Okay, I better move along here, because I'm probably not going to finish everything that I wanted to talk about here. I mean, yeah, why do I need to play all of these points in the Tsar's video? I think I've been going for 1 hour and 13 minutes. I think I'm just not going to play. I was going to talk about a number of his points, but the main point I've made, it's not dead. And unfortunately, also, the PPL scam sites have also grown. During COVID, they grew, and during the war, they're growing. They have new lies that are really, you guys buy into them, hook, line, and sinker. You rescuers, especially. Please, I'm refugee. I'm going to bomb shelter every day. Send me money so I can get out of Ukraine. That's happening a lot. And these PPL sites are growing. They grew huge through COVID. I have unofficial numbers on that, but they're unofficial. So I guess I will talk to you about, just as I get ready to say bye-bye for today, and this will be one of my last streams ever, because as you guys know by now, I'm out. So this will be my last live stream, the last planned live stream anyway, I can tell you that. So what is this? Well, yeah, it's the precursor to a $100 million class action lawsuit against the number 2 biggest scam PPL agency in the world. And that top 99 scam sites list, it's in the description below this video. And Deanna, please make sure you put it there. And it's in the description. It will be in the description below this video. And this is the number 2 biggest international scam site. There's going to be a special guest on that's going to tell you a story that's going to blow your mind. There's going to be 2 stories actually going to blow your mind out of the water. The facts you're going to learn in a 151-page document, a legal discovery document. This is the evidence against them that will hopefully go to court, but it's up to you guys. This is not my fight. I was not scammed by them. It's your fight if you guys choose. But of course, I would like justice to be served. Of course, it will set a legal precedent for this industry. And maybe, just maybe, these other sites will think twice. Maybe they will think twice. Maybe not. But I hope it will be. They will die a social media death. That's really the biggest benefit that can come out of this. Yeah. Is social media exposure of justice. Yeah. So hopefully CNN will get on it and whatnot. And maybe Netflix will do another documentary, but on the other side of it, you know. So that's coming up, yeah, on November 26th, next Saturday, starting at noon Eastern. And it'll run at least to maybe 3 hours. You don't want to miss that. So yeah, I guess I want to leave on this note, guys. Our future has already been foretold. And here's what the powers that be said about our future, collective future on planet Earth. You will own nothing, but you will be happy. You guys know who said that? What organization said that? And who are members of this organization and how powerful they are. But that is your future. You will own nothing and you will be happy unless you're going to do something about it. Now, I have a question for you guys. What's your plan to make sure that you can take care of your Ukrainian family, your wife and her children if she's single mom, or your children together? Because that shit is in your future. So what's your plan? Ukrainian women, number 1 need is safety and security. So if you've got a plan for that, because that's your future, it's unfolding right in front of your eyes. It's unfolding. And if you know what to look for, you can already see it. You could have seen it quite a while ago. So what's your plan to avoid being trampled by all the sheeple? Because the sheeple will get trampled. So I'm going to put up a few slides that, you know, engineers, we look for data-driven facts or data-driven decisions. So I'm going to show you a chart that should really make you think. This is one chart, but it says it all. If you look closely at this, it's America's financial future explained in one chart, just like it says. The top line, okay, the top line is let me think now how to say this. It is the take home pay of the rich. Okay, so it's the after you could call it after-tax income, take home. It's the, it's what you live on. It's what's in your pocket. It's what's spendable income in your pocket every month. It's the top line is the rich, and the bottom line is your average Joe. And something happened in 1971 that kicked this thing off. And you guys will probably write in chat. What happened in 1971 that kicked this off? Now take a look at this. This is money supply back to 1960. Do you see something happening as of late? And look at the correlation between money supply and the net income of the rich. Look at that again. Isn't that just remarkably overlapping? Remarkable correlation. Okay. Einstein said this, in the middle of every difficulty lies opportunity. And in fact, the magnitude of the opportunity is directly proportional to the magnitude of the difficulty. I say that again. And this is my quote. The magnitude or the scale of the opportunity is directly proportional to the scale of the problem, of the difficulty. And guys, yeah, be part of the solution, not part of the problem, is what I encourage you. So this wave I'm speaking of now is the real estate collapse in Canada, in America. I'm not up around the world. I'm up on Canada and America. But this wave, she's already hit the shore. That tsunami, it was out at sea, right? There was an earthquake, right? Created a tsunami. It was out at sea, but it has hit land now. And you're now today able to buy properties 20 and 30% below today's fair market value all day long. So imagine if you had access to 50 million bucks and you could tap into it and borrow it with no credit. Doesn't matter if you're even bankrupt. Shit credit doesn't matter. Don't have to put any of your own money into it. You don't need any of your own money. Okay, sounds too good to be true, right? My mom always said if it sounds too good to be true, it must be too good. Yeah, must not be true. That, my friends, is a self-limiting belief. Thank God I didn't believe that, because I made all my money back in my 20s with no money. Well, I needed credit back then, the way I did it back then, but no money. Yeah, I graduated with a $40,000 student debt over my head, bought my first house while sleeping in my car. So this is the opportunity. It's there. If anybody is interested in joining me as I kick ass and take names in the acquisition of cash performing American only real estate assets with none of your own money, none of your own credit. If you're interested in being on that team with me, there is an application in the link in the description in this video. There's a link, and you can click that, and you can book a session with me, or you can not, and you can just be on my list. Yeah, that's how I'm finishing this video, because at the end of the day, I know a lot of you guys are really smart, and you know something is coming. We don't exactly, any of us know what it is exactly, but we know we need to get prepared. So I'm going to take a few questions and comments here, and then I'll let you go. Yeah, Nixon did it. You're right. He created fiat currency. The dollar is just a promise to pay. It's backed by nothing. And the US has the debt that it can absolutely never pay back. So if you own dollars, you better put them somewhere that's in a tangible asset, because it could. I'm not saying it will, and I'm not a doomsayer by any means. Okay. I'm not a radical doomsayer, but is it prudent to get ready now? Is it prudent to be invested in an asset class that is going to withstand whatever the fuck is coming? Yeah, it's fucking prudent. It's prudent. Yeah, and a lot of gold bugs will buy gold again. Well, gold, yeah, it's been a great store of value in decades past. But the thing is, can you eat it? Can you sleep in it? I mean, depends how bad it gets, right? No, of course you can't. But real estate, you can. Everybody needs a place to live. Okay, some more comments. Yeah. Agree. Satan's work. Well, I agree with that too, of course. Yeah. Gold dollar split. Well, good luck with that one. Good luck with that one. That's a good one. I'm glad to hear you have a plan. Exactly. Exactly. You will own nothing, but you will be happy. And Stephen, based on what credibility, again, do you say that? Please write me in comments. Share with me how you're an expert on this topic. Okay? Everybody's got an opinion. But what's behind yours? I've done my best to present credible arguments based on some credible facts. You guys believe whatever you want. Yeah, as I've mentioned, it will be in the description below this video after we're done live, and it will be in the description below Saturday's video coming up, the lawsuit, class action. Well, William, the thing about that is, you know this expression, pigs don't know pigs stink. Negative people don't know they're negative. It blows my mind, but it's true. Okay. You think women have more important things to do than dating? No, not the Ukrainian women. Ukrainian women, this is a point I made in the I'm Out video. You guys are funny because some of you in UkraineDating.tv, when you're watching the live streams, she's single. You know she's single, but you ask, is she available? Are you available? Guys, you just don't know Ukrainian women. Every single Ukrainian woman, almost without exception, of course, there's always exceptions though. If she's single, she's available. Why? Because Ukrainian women, they do not want to be single. You see, because when they're single, they have to be a man and a woman. They have to do the traditional masculine role and try still to hold on to their feminine nature. But, feminine and masculine, they don't exist at the same time. They're not on the same plane. Okay, so if you've got a woman that's highly masculine, by de facto, she cannot be highly feminine. It's not possible. Absolutely not possible. So Ukrainian women, they want to be their feminine true nature. And to be that, they need a man to take care of business, to take care of them, take care of the family. So Ukrainian women, not only that, of course, they want to have children. They want to have the traditional family. So Ukrainian women are not single by choice. If they found the right man, they're latching onto him. Okay, and they will fall in love with him. But you guys need to understand what makes them tick and what they want, right? Because at the end of the day, a great relationship is satisfying needs of the other. If you don't know their needs and if you're not able to provide them, well, it's game over, right? Hope that makes sense. Okay, guys, any final? Yeah, that's it. That's it. Again, that's our statistics for this year. 62% of our 2022 clients are in relationship. 38% are currently not in a relationship, but of course they're looking. Not all of them. Some have given up, as always is the case, and some have had a relationship and it didn't work out, so they broke up. And that's our statistics for 2022. Keep this in mind. Opportunity is knocking. And it's up to you if you're going to carpe diem, seize the moment, seize the day. Thanks, guys, very much. It's been great seeing you again. Next Saturday, I'll just put it up one more time. Will be my last live stream. I just about put up the wrong slide. Yeah. Next Saturday, noon Eastern, we'll start the big bang. Okay, guys. See you then. Bye for now. Take care.